Welcome back, driver.
Listen up, you buff forces.
Resuming progression on the playlist. Imagination, innovation, and action. That's what it takes to bring incredible cars to life. And Lamborghini knows all about it. The first race got you in the mood. Well, let's strike the iron when it's hot with the legendary Lamborghini Countach 5000 Quattro Valvole. Lamborghini, but it clearly is the manufacturer's first superstar. A car that would leave a permanent mark in hearts and minds all around the world. The definite embodiment of Lambo identity that had set the tone for the brand's future. Here comes Chapter 2, Legendary Designs. Take good care of that Countach. It is so much more than just a car. I could drive this good. driving skills. Power and design. That's the Lamborghini Countach for ya. The show continues. Care to guess which car is waiting for you next? Here are your clues. It's the fastest supercar from the early 90s and a Lamborghini for a whole new generation. It's named after the famous and ferocious fighting bull, El Diablo. Basically gave it away. Of course, we're talking about the sensational Lamborghini Diablo. Our Lambo party goes on. Chapter 3, Bleeding Edge Technology. some pro driving here. That's it! The car that owned the end of a century. Another major step towards the future. Diabolical! Handled the three most iconic Lambos of the 20th century. Now it's time to step into the third millennium. Huracan's design is based on the hexagonal shapes of the carbon atom, fused with the unmistakable flavor of Lamborghini. Sensual, streamlined, and powerful, the Huracan embodies Lamborghini's ascent to new heights. Refined and modern as always. Onto your seat. Chapter 4, Lambo sets the trends. Falcon, the Lamborghini that took the 21st century by storm. Has always been about looking forward. They don't only create great cars on the cutting edge of technology, but they're willing to go above and beyond with each new model. For example, it's the first SUV made by Lamborghini, described as an SSUV, super sport utility vehicle. A vehicle that mixes the soul of a supercar with the functionality of an SUV, giving you the freedom to take on terrain you've never explored before. Got it. This party continues with Chapter 5, a new kind of beast. driving skills. I could drive this good. Done, driver. A show of strength, Lamborghini style. In 2022, the Countach was reborn. As the new Countach LPI 804. The party turns 100% Italian for this event. Here comes Chapter 6. Lamborghini lives forever. Balliamo. driver. Will never die. You'll get plenty of opportunities to test out your pro skills throughout the Motorfest. But today, you're doing it with Team Lamborghini. That's right. People often see Lamborghinis as dream street cars, but tend to forget that Lambos have everything it takes to race official. They've proven their might multiple times. The place? The Hanama racetrack. The car? The Lamborghini Essenza. The mood? Pro gig. Is about to start. Chapter 7, Pro Performances. owns both the streets and the racetracks. Now let me show you how they own the world. Driven through the entire evolution of Lamborghini. Their underdog origins, their glorious ascent, and their will to go beyond perfection itself all led them to become the powerhouse they are today. And what they've become is precisely what we'll show you now, by introducing you to one last superstar, the fierce Lamborghini Sian. V12 and hybrid technology based on supercapacitors, all in an unrivaled gem of engineering and technology. An absolute piece of art. And if you need more, just know that Sian means lightning in Bolognese. I guess you get the idea. Lamborghini's fastest models of all time. It couldn't be any other way. Okay, we're here. The final chapter. Perfection itself. The ultimate Lamborghini celebration. Let's end this with a bang. I could drive this good. Nicely done. You're a natural driver. Bonus. That's how you ride the lightning. Is astonishing, isn't it? With that car, you got to see Lamborghini at its peak, with all the promise that came with it. The perfect final act to this playlist. And yet, the show is not quite over. I mean, what's a good story without a teaser for what could be next? That's right, we have one last surprise for you before you reach the container. Automobili Lamborghini. Epilogue. Always going for more. Skills worthy of a Lamborghini. please. It's time to reap your reward. Your vehicle is ready for you to claim. This was one high-end quality show. A car festival can't get any better than this. Astonishing cars, an idyllic venue, and last but not least, astounding skills. Yes, that's your driving I'm talking about. I believe you turned quite a few heads back there. A well-deserved reward is waiting for you back at the container. The Queen of the 90s, a car that owned the end of the 20th century, the 1999 Lamborghini Diablo GT. Now you've got the perfect retro supercar for a cruise down Waikiki Beach. Congratulations! Back to where we left off. We're not staying in Honolulu just yet. We'll be joining the donut team at the bottom of the mountain. They need you to conduct a special experiment before settling down in the city. I'm not gonna lie, James wants to start big here. To spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you one clue. The first question involves Italy at its finest.
Ferrari and Lamborghini have been rivals since they were babies. It's true, but don't look it up. Before we set up camp downtown, you'll be racing through the countryside in the Italian supercar of your choice. Either the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta or the Lamborghini Huracan. Which beast owns the mountain? The Italian stallion or the Stromboli bully?
The Ferrari! Saddle up, you Italian cowboy!
Hey, James here. I'm talking to you from this drone. Well, I'm not actually in the drone. That would defeat the entire purpose of a drone. That would be a helicopter. It will follow you the whole time and take some awesome shots for our videos. Not in a weird way. Anyway, have fun. Automobili Lamborghini versus Ferrari. Man, I am so pumped. Hey, no pressure, but these cars are like really expensive, so try not to crash and burn, okay? Viewpoint. It really makes you think. I should have mentioned there's gonna be turns. Sorry. Second thoughts, are we? Full Italian power! Give me the gravy, Grandma! And the winner is Ferrari. Was there any doubt?
Now that you've met the donut team, you probably have a better idea of what you're getting into. But trust me, you're still in for a few surprises. playground. And your first urban challenge will be a rough and tumble American street brawl. I can't tell you much more right now. We agreed that James will be the one to give you all the details.
All right, tough boys and girls, you think you've got muscles? Well, how about you take it to the streets in a Chevy Camaro ZL1 or a Shelby Mustang GT500 to find out who's got the biggest American muscles. Spoiler, it's me.
The Shelby GT500 performance is your business today.
Muscle car's natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel? That car's muscle. I'm flexing right now, you just can't see it. Beepity boop 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 boop. Sorry, that's just the drone talking. He's very excited. Don't mind him. I used to live in that building. Who's got the buffest American muscles? Let's find out. Watch out for that curve.
of shows on their channel. In one of them, they pit cheap parts against the high-end versions. It's called Hilo, and that's exactly what you're going to get a taste of now. Workshop, you'll be driving the oh-so-lovely Nissan 370Z Nismo.
Nothing is more iconic than low car, except for high car. In this time attack, you'll get to drive both 370Zs for one lap each on the same track to find out for yourself what the difference between cheap mods and expensive mods really is. Can you beat your own time switching from low car to high car? Show us then. Does more expensive mean more better? I mean, yeah. No, definitely. Doesn't. We did it in real life.
All right, hotshot. Let's see what you can do with that setup coming straight from the sale rack. Give it the beans! There's ramps. One shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo! Fully upgraded. Let's rip. Okay, we've done the whole part switching thingy, brakes, tires, suspension, exhaust. Only the best for my baby. Here comes the straight line. Time to put that Nismo high car to the test. Punch it! I know you're focused on driving right now, but I just want to call out that I'm doing a really good job flying this drone. It's my first day. Nailing it.
terrain for the next event, but we're kicking the intensity up a notch. Motorfest has provided Donut Media with 2 incredible cars, and knowing James, you can be sure they'll be put to good use. I should really keep the details to myself, but I can't help teasing you a little. So, just picture this. Downtown hypercar battle.
More power, baby! Motorfest gave us 2 hypercars with more power than anyone would ever need. Choose between the Bugatti 138 and the Koenigsegg Jesko and race through downtown Honolulu. Which car will set the new downtown speed record, and who will split an order of shaved ice with me? Hey, can we get some shaved ice on set? Oh yeah, good luck.
Koenigsegg Jesko, bold choice. Bold. I meant bold choice.
Comes with some pretty sweet perks. Check out these 2 spaceships they lent us. This car is too fast. You are a psychopath. I love you. How about a little tour of the countryside? Stop goofing around. Agree that you guys are destroying the previous downtown speed record, but which car's gonna set the new record? The suspense is killing me. I gotta sit down. 150 kilometers per hour in the city? I don't know, that's gotta be at least 100 miles an hour. Finish line is right there! Oh, power, baby! Koenigsegg, fastest hypercar of the day. I almost got whiplash just watching it.
Diamond Head. Let's set forward. No time for surfing, time for drifting. I'm only allowed to give you one hint. You'll be driving one of James's all-time favorites.
Now's your chance to get sideways, muchacho. You'll be drifting this Mitsubishi Lancer Evo X up and down the corkscrew. The only one you're competing in this challenge against is yourself. Just like in life. Can you get all steezy with your slide? And how long can you maintain your drift?
Go drift, my friend. Go drift to your heart's content. This place is amazing. It's like a playground for drifters. You know, that's what they say about Los Angeles these days. Lancer Evo. My friend said it was the fastest car that he's ever driven. What's up, Dan? I bet you never thought you'd be in a video game. Can you drift as long as the Kentucky Cobra? I gotta know! This is gonna make a dope video. You should subscribe to Donut Media. I'm serious. Go do it. Well, welcome to the Drifters world.
Sensations for sure, but no need to reach extreme speeds to get a proper challenge. go to Honolulu Airport and get on the tarmac to figure it out. The team is waiting for you there with a whole different type of car this time. A high-performance pickup truck by Ford, the F-150 Raptor. Closing in. Gather all your focus and dexterity. You're gonna need it.
So we know you're a capable driver. What if you don't have any brakes? You'll be driving this Ford Raptor SVT, and I say driving, but you're stuck in cruise control and you cannot use your brakes. Oh. And did I mention every lap you get faster? So how clean can you drive when slowing down isn't an option?
Riddle me this, coneheads. How do you win when everyone's going the same speed? That's right, your cruise control is locked and you've got to weave through a whole bunch of cones. But don't even think about touching them. This is simple. Each cone that you touch gets you a penalty. Make a perfect lap and you get a big ol' bonus. Imagine each cone is the cutest, buffest horse you've ever seen. You wouldn't run over a horse, would you? Nay, sir. Nay. Well, I guess that's one lap. Good job. I don't know if your robot assistant told you, but I may have forgotten to install the brakes. I've got your mom on speed dial, so you better keep your driving clean and tidy. How clean can you drive with no brakes? Well, I'm starting to get an idea. Well, I'm sorry, is this truck too big for you? You want a widow baby car to make it easier? Well, too bad. Clever girl. Get it? Get it like in the movie?
the Donut Crews use all the incredible sequences they shot with you. They're almost ready to wrap up, but before, they have one more challenge for you. One last face-off. A little pure, unadulterated street racing, featuring two cars that embody the world-renowned German savoir-faire. Well, it looks like I've said too much again. Just pretend you didn't hear anything, okay?
You can't say enough good things about German engineering. I've tried. In this final face-off, two powerhouses battle it out in the streets of Honolulu. Audi R8 Spider head-to-head with BMW M4. Who could ask for anything more? Let's find out once and for all. Who rules the streets?
Bayerischer Motorenwerker. I hope this M4 is easier to drive than say.
Is the last event, so make it count. Don't worry, we'll still be friends after. Thank you for letting me film you in a totally not weird way. You have nice hands. Watch out, this first ramp is a bit of a doozy. German speedsters definitely pack a punch. Hawaiian punch. Is that even from Hawaii? the final answer. There can only be one. Dang, dog, hit up Jules Verne, 'cause we got freaking flying cars over here. BMW wins! Did you know that BMW M4s eat 10 Audi R8 Spiders a year?
You haven't claimed your reward for this playlist. This truly was a thrilling ride. But none of this could have been that incredible without your outstanding contribution. That's why a very special car is waiting for you at the container. We got the whole donut team to pick it out just for you. Want to know what it is? All right then. It's a stunning Chevrolet Corvette C8 with a twist. Time for you to collect. Complete this playlist. Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver.